All right, man, Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Wake your punk ass up. Wake up. Hey, man, look. So today I'm going to be watching a video of these guys saying Kendrick is a manipulator and he's the biggest manipulator to all his fans or to whoever. And and I'm gonna give my commentary on that. You know, if I disagree, I disagree. But this is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you are on the fence, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful single ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, don't harass, but y'all know where to find the ones at. Trying to bring us all together. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content and that's free. But if you want to donate to the channel, Cash App will be on the screen and also in the description. They call me the Hidden Gem. I was given that name. So I'm not going to do too much talking because I know people always complaining about me talking. So look, we're going to get right into it. This is a video and I want to, talk about what they're saying. So let's get it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody come on in. Good morning. All right, so let's get it, man. Let's go.
Kendrick is disrespected by Drake's presence in his same category. And this was a planned elimination.
But I have a theory that...
Okay, off the rip, nigga. Off the rip, we got an issue. Off the rip, we got an issue. You said Kendrick feels... Let me run that back. Let me make sure I know what he said. Because I know he said it's coming up, but I want to make sure that's what he said. So let's listen to it.
Kendrick is disrespected by Drake's presence in his same category. And
Kendrick is disrespected by Drake's presence in his same category. It has to be more to that. I ain't going to even say nothing yet, but it has to be more to what he's saying. Because I don't know. He seemed like I don't know. Let's just keep it going.
This was a planned elimination.
But I have a theory that Kendrick Lamar is the biggest manipulator in hip hop history.
So we got time.
Bruh, we about to have it. Kendrick Lamar is the biggest manipulator in hip hop history. And under what sense? What are we saying? Under what sense? Under the sense of what? Under the sense of battling? I need to hear his explanation for that. Let's go.
I agree.
Okay. You agree?
I agree.
Okay.
When Family Matters hit, I had to really sit and be like, what was I a part of?
That wasn't Family Matters. That was Meet the Grams. If that's what you're talking about. That was Meet the Grams. Okay, so that's one mistake you guys made. Maybe you just got the names mixed up, but let's keep it going.
Like, I think a lot of people did. It's so good. Like the manipulation of Kendrick Lamar in this beat.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously he's talking about Meet the Grams. Wasn't Family Matters. But let's keep it going.
Ain't the joke? It's anime villain level shit.
It is.
Yes.
It's like literally when RDC and them were in the room and he was like, I'm already responding. And he's like in a black hoodie and all black.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I don't put none of the like ugly allegations past Kendrick, because like you can't be a good, safe person and do what he did to Drake in this battle.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that. Because number one, you can't sit here and say that Kendrick, you don't put all this stuff past Kendrick because how he handled Drake. He literally warned Drake 4 times. I would even say 5. He warned him 5 times not to go down that road. He said this is supposed to be a friendly fade. He said that. You should keep it that way. He said that. I know some shit that'll make Gunna look like a saint. He said that. So for you to say that this is some anime villain shit, no. He asked for it. It's the craziest thing is The man gave Drake the grace. He even said it in the beginning of Euphoria. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to give you the grace. This is random acts of kindness. He literally said that. We all know you a mass manipulator and a habitual liar too. But don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell truths about you. He literally said that. So he warned the man in advance over and over and over. So how can you say you wouldn't put nothing past him if he warned him? He gave him a warning not to do it. Even after push-ups, after he dropped push-ups, he still gave him a warning. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. I can't be your friend in real life if I know you're capable of something like that.
When we think about like how Kendrick manipulated the people in this beef, he started off with, "Don't tell no lies about me. I won't tell no lies about you."
Don't tell no. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me see if you got it corrected.
I'm gonna tell the truth about you, which is,
how is that a manipulation though? Don't tell no lies about me. I won't tell the truth about you. How is that a manipulation? If you don't lie on me, I won't tell the truth about you. Basically saying, let's just keep it the way it is. So if you don't lie on me, I'm being an honorable man saying, look, just don't lie about me, nigga, because I'm going to tell the truth about you. That's a genius line. You can't get, I don't think Kendrick made that line. That came from somewhere else. Even if he didn't, even if he did, he used it. So let's just say for argument's sake, it's his. That's genius. That is genius level writing right there.
Already planted in the people's heads. Everything he's saying is a lie. Everything I'm saying is truth.
But again, this is what y'all misunderstanding. This is what y'all jumping right to the conclusion of the story. Before the story even climaxed, before it even got to that point, the man told him not to do it. That's what y'all missing. So how is he manipulating people if he's telling the guy not to go down that road? He ain't manipulate anybody. He told the man, he forewarned the man. And in battles, I never seen a rapper forewarn a rapper not to do something. I never seen that. This is amazing that you guys are actually trying to use this against him. I don't get that.
From the rip, he's telling that's. And then my favorite line of all this was on Not Like Us. Once his victory lap, hey Drake, the people are not slow. So now you're saying like, yo, if you
well, are the people slow though? Is the people slow? Are they slow? Are the people slow? You know what I'm saying? He basically saying like, look, dog, people know that you're a liar. You've been a liar. No matter what you say, throw those little stories out there. They're not slow, bro. People are not slow because you treating people like they're slow. You making up stories and all this shit. So, but that's towards the conclusion of the story. You still ain't even talk about in the beginning of what he was saying. Y'all totally missed that part.
My team, you're not slow. Everybody's a fan of that guy. It's dumb. Hey Drake, you can't trick the people. You can't trick the, like he painted.
But that's for slow people though. That if you think that Kendrick Lamar is manipulating you by saying that, or manipulating people by saying that people are not slow, that's nuts. For you even use that in a talking point. How can you say that the man is saying he's manipulating people by saying that they're not slow? Because if you're not slow, if you were slow, then yeah, I could get that. What you would say that that's a manipulation tactic. Or if he were lying about Drake, I can understand that that's a manipulation tactic. Or if Drake wasn't telling the truth about Kendrick, or was telling the truth about Kendrick, and he came and said that, I can get your argument. But again, you totally missed the beginning of the arc of the story here. The beginning of the story is he said, "Don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell the truth about you." He warned the man, and what happened? And you missed the line before that. He said before that, the audience is not slow. Shape the stories how you want, Drake. Or hey, Drake, they're not slow. So he basically saying like, you can make up all these lies, but the audience is not stupid. I don't understand how you using that as him saying that's kind of a manipulative tactic. Like he set it up that way. Like I mean, maybe to you maybe, but I don't get it. I don't get that.
Everybody, his fans as smart people, and everybody who's against him, all of his detractors are idiots. And my favorite part about this is Meet the Grams. That last verse, he just lied, and nobody gives a fuck.
No.
Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. How did what see again? You niggas need to do y'all due diligence. First of all, what verse are you talking about? Because if you're saying that he lied about the baby or his daughter, that wasn't the last verse. That wasn't the last verse. The last verse was him talking to Drake. He talked to Drake. Let's just say for argument's sake, right? Even if Kendrick did lie about the daughter, right? It does not take away anything else in the song about Drake because everything else he said about Drake is allegedly true or true to certain people, right? So for you to say it doesn't count because he lied about his daughter or made up a daughter, you don't know if Drake has a daughter. Drake hid his baby, his son. So what makes you think that he won't hide a daughter? Especially now when people are saying he has a daughter, and there's people on record saying that they have his children. Like, what are you saying?
The last verse of his verse about the daughter.
That he lied. The daughter doesn't exist.
So the daughter.
That wasn't the last verse, though. That wasn't the last verse. What the fuck?
I'm not putting nothing
the daughter
nobody.
Doesn't exist. Let's be for real.
I'm not putting nothing past the.
You don't know that, bro. You don't know if the daughter exists. And let's say for argument's sake, the daughter doesn't exist. It still doesn't matter. It don't matter if the daughter doesn't exist. Because we're all fair in love and war. If you want to sling mud, nigga, you made up a story about me beating on my wife and my friend fucking my wife. So why can't I make up a story about a daughter? I don't understand this. It's all fair in love and war, nigga. You niggas think that y'all could run into a war and and shake hands with the enemy. I don't understand this. You can't run into a war and shake hands with the enemy. After the nigga done gave you a warning and told you, do not bring up my family. He said that to you. So whether you want to say, oh, well, he don't have a daughter, bro. What are we doing here? It's a lot of things that rappers say that's not true. Are we going to totally go right with that? Oh, yeah, you know what? Everything that all you rappers said is fake, so it doesn't even matter. I'm not listening to none of you niggas because all y'all do is lie. Like, come on, bro. Every rapper's lie. Every rapper lies. Every rapper lies. That's a part of the game. It's called sensationalism. That's what they do. They sensationalize everything. Niggas buy money phones that's not even real money. They put it to their ear like this just so they can look like they have money. They buy what they call Molson Ice. They don't even have real diamonds, most of them. They buy all this fake stuff to look like they have money. It's a lie. So how can you use that against Kendrick in a battle? Oh, so what? Dave Free and Whitney have no baby, but you ain't jumping all over that. Come on, bro.
The Kendrick beats his wife allegation.
Okay, so you saying like whether we believe it all or don't believe it all?
So we said that when we covered it, we was like either you believe all the allegation or none of the allegation. So you believe it?
That's not binary like that.
You can't take a battle like that. You're supposed to just enjoy the mudslinging. You can't say, well, it's only counts if it's real. You can't say that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that in a battle. That's not how battles work. Battle rappers, I was a battle rapper for years, and that's what we do. We make up shit. I try not to, but I tried to just outbar you. But even with that, you still making up some type of bullshit. You ain't shooting the nigga's family up. You ain't doing that. You ain't fucking a nigga wife. You know what I'm saying? Why his daughter's watching you fucking his wife? Got your baby in the... Damn, I'm spitting like a motherfucker. Got your baby in the bed, passionate like a motherfucker, boy. Got your baby in the bed while you having sex. Come on, bro.
I believe both are plausible. I don't believe either of them on paper and like off of just hearsay, but I believe that it is very plausible for a man like Kendrick, a short nigga with a history of mental health needs, and a girl he's been with since high school.
Wait a minute, bro. Wait, where the fuck are you niggas getting this information from? I know everything about Kendrick Lamar. He never been diagnosed with any type of mental illness ever. Maybe he suffers from some type of depression, but he still hasn't been diagnosed with anything. That would be all over everywhere. It would be everywhere. Did you see him go to the hospital? And just because, and this thing black people need to understand, just because you go see a psychiatrist doesn't mean that you're crazy, nigga. Everybody should see somebody and talk to somebody. Everybody, even you 3 niggas should too. You know what I'm saying? But for you to say he has a history, and what history? Where? He's a normal kid who grew up in a good kid and grew up in a mad city, and everything affected him. Just like most niggas that from the hood that got affected by it. What? These niggas is wild.
And I don't know no high school sweethearts that ain't came to blows.
Yeah,
none.
that's real shit.
Right? So
that speaks to you and your craziness, nigga. What you mean? You basically saying like, oh, what if that never happened between Kendrick and them? But you saying that it did happen to people you know. Like what? Where did you come from that everybody fights like that? The men beating on the women or the women beating on the men. So if you came from the hood, then you should understand. But everybody that's from there doesn't mean that they're crazy or mentally ill. Like, yo, it's just the normal thing, right? You just said that.
Like, I don't put nothing past, and a Hotep. I forgot about that part.
Yeah,
I don't put nothing past any of that, right? I definitely don't put nothing past Drake. Like, Drake has at least 3 different stories about him having a kid, not including actual Adidon.
Yeah.
That if you start Googling, you'll find them joints.
So sure, yeah.
Let alone just Drake's.
Okay, so if there's 3 stories, right? You have no stories of Kendrick. None. I'm talking about, you can look it up. There's no stories of Kendrick beating on his wife. There's no stories. Dave Free is not the baby of his baby's mother. You know what I'm saying? He's not the baby of his kids or his son or whoever. You can look that up, right? Because you said so you look up Drake stories and it's at least 3. So that's credible enough for him to make a verse about it. But you saying that it's not true. That doesn't matter. It doesn't lie because you don't want to believe that Drake has another baby, because you were so hurt by him hiding the first kid, and you know that that's an automatic L for Drake if he does have another baby. It's an automatic L. And you know that song, Meet the Grams, was fucking classic, and you don't want to give it up because you have to find a reason to say, oh, that song is non and void because he lied in the song. Nigga, they all lie. We all lie, nigga. We all lie. We all gonna go to hell for lying, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just cut that shit.
Weird with women. He's just
Yeah.
like, there's a different level of problematic with Drake. Aside, underage girls, if what is it, ephebophilia, whatever the term is.
Don't start splitting here.
Yeah, we can't even say
by the way,
that
I started
word.
listening to the pod the other day. Niggas called me crazy, so let's start splitting here.
Yeah, we can't even say that word.
I'm mostly doing it for a joke because it's all bad. But like, that's what some dudes was trying to do. Like,
yeah,
not
for
actually
sure.
a pedophile.
Yeah.
You like teenage.
But wait a minute. You niggas see what y'all want. That shit is crazy. You niggas see what y'all want. How the fuck are you gonna ignore this man rubbing his chest? Had this girl, 17-year-old, this nigga was 27. He had a girl rubbing her chest on his chest, and he said, damn, why you look like that? You so thick. How old are you? Oh, I'm 17. Damn, you look good. Oh, I like how your breasts feel against my chest. Nigga, you niggas is really sitting here acting as if that didn't happen? This nigga... Bro, this shit is so crazy to me. How you niggas be caping for this nigga. Even if you don't like him, I still see the cape in you niggas. You know what I'm saying? You might be debating, but you want to be fair. Fuck that shit, nigga. That shit not cool. That shit is not cool. That nigga, whether you want to say he's a PDF or whether you want to say that nigga has a thing with minors, bro. That's a fact. We seen it with our own eyes. This nigga be, whether you want to call it grooming or whatever, this nigga, he's at the age he is and he be talking to young girls. I'm talking 28, 29, and he's talking to 15, 16-year-old girls in their inbox. This nigga is meeting up with teenagers to have dinner. I'm talking like girls that are not 18, girls that are below 18, 17, 16, 15. Millie Bobby Brown. We know about Millie Bobby Brown, bro. I don't understand how y'all trying to dance around that. Just be honest. Fuck all that having we're going to have a great debate. Now, fuck, I wish I was on this show because I'll be like, look, you niggas is frauding right now. Y'all frauding. Tell the truth. I don't care how much you like this nigga music. I like R. Kelly, but he like kids, nigga. What the fuck? I can admit it. I like R. Kelly's music. It's fire. I can't lie about it. What I'm going to tell you, you know what? I don't like none of his music no more. I'm not going to lie about it. But I can acknowledge that the nigga is a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? He's more than a weirdo.
Girls, like, nigga.
Yeah.
R. Kelly technically wasn't a pedophile.
Yeah.
That's a whole other conversation.
Get the fuck out.
So one, you're right about.
Man, I'm not even going to comment on that. I'm not going to comment on that. Let's just keep it going.
About Kendrick being manipulated, but I wanted to go back to real quick the Euphoria slander, and you said that Button. So did Pusha T talk about Adidon? Yes.
Yes.
Did Button call him soft and an R&B artist? Yes.
Abscoated, all that.
Was it what?
He's got his tummy tucked and abscoated and all that.
Did Meek, call him a ghostwriter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, Meek was the people's champion too, which is why it was reasonable to think that Kendrick was going to lose. Like that was the wrong people's champion.
Well,
Meek's an idiot. We didn't know that.
Yeah.
How the fuck did y'all think Kendrick was going to lose? Now, I'm not saying y'all saying that, but the consensus. How the fuck did y'all think that Kendrick Lamar, the dude with 5 classic albums, debatable or not debatable, at least 4 at most, has classic albums? I'm talking like this nigga has multiple flows. He did all this shit that you could ever think of a rapper doing. Everything, even from the beginning to now, he's always been hungry. How the fuck can you say that this nigga is gonna lose to a nigga who has a ghostwriter? How? I don't understand that. What was you niggas thinking? What? How? What, bro? I don't get it. I don't get it. What Drake's been battle tested. He only beat one person out of all the people he battled. One. And that was Meek. So how the fuck are you niggas gonna sit here and say that you think he can beat Kendrick Lamar? Kendrick. We're talking about Kendrick. We ain't talking about some other nigga. We talking about Kendrick, bro. Kendrick.
I know that at the time.
Yeah, that's the funny part. In hindsight, it's crazy. Look, baby, like, why did we ever think Meek was going to have it? Like, why did we ever think that?
Yeah.
But in hindsight and foresight, you look at like, Kendrick's always been this guy. He's always been a vindictive motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah, it's right. He has. He's been, because Kendrick has been way more, and has had way more animosity toward Drake.
Yeah.
Even as he's been seen by.
Oh my God, bro. I'm not going to sit here and say that Kendrick had way more animosity towards Drake. I think that Kendrick don't like the fact that Drake kept sneak dissing him. This nigga Kendrick went on Control and he called Drake out. Then on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, he called Drake out again. He said something about Drake. He never shied away from mentioning that nigga name. Never. That nigga Drake never said nothing. But sneak diss. That's what Kendrick's problem was with Drake. He's a fucking sneak disser. That's what he's saying. All this subliminal shit, fuck all that. Nigga, say the name, nigga. Say my name. Say my name 3 times. Say Candyman. I promise you, I'm gonna turn you into a song, bro. And he did just that.
The culture, like I think I hit the nail on the head. Kendrick feels disrespected by Drake's presence in his same category. Mm-hmm. And this was a planned elimination.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by he feels disrespected in his same space? Like, what do you mean by that? Are you saying like Kendrick feels like Drake being there is disrespectful to him? Are you saying that? Like, I guess that's what you're saying. You're saying like, well, there's no way in the world this guy could be just as good as me. You know what I'm saying? I feel disrespected by him just even being here. Maybe that's what you're saying. I'm thinking that's what you're saying.
Kanye told us.
The elimination of Drake.
From day one, he was like, ain't no way, like, I'm going to get this nigga eventually. I'm going to get myself right. I'm going to go to therapy. I'm going to get my family back. And then I'm going to kill this nigga.
Yeah.
And so
Okay, so look, this whole thing about the therapy thing, maybe you know something I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you know something I don't know. I think that on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I think that it was a therapy session, but I don't think it was, I'm going to get therapy to get my family back. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I will even give you that argument. Maybe that's what happened. But other than that, I don't see like you're saying, oh, I'm gonna get some help and then get this nigga. No, I think Kendrick always had that competitive spirit in him. You know what I'm saying? Always had the competitiveness, and I think that he was more being a competitor towards Drake, and Drake was being more of a hater, if that makes sense. And I think that that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what happened. I think Kendrick got upset, like, I'm just trying to keep it a friendly fade with you, nigga, and you constantly keep saying some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think what it was.
And the critique that you're missing, though, from Euphoria is, I always like to say that Euphoria took my first Drake video and pared it down to a song. Because the critique you said, which was good, which I know Drake, I've ever heard a Drake fan acknowledge that this is part of, like, effectively acknowledge this critique, which is Kendrick illustrated, and this is the most more damaging, I think, long-term, even than the pedophilia stuff, is that Kendrick illustrated the us versus them of Drake versus himself. And he said,
I could kind of agree with that, but I think I took a different approach to Euphoria than actually what y'all saying. I actually think that Euphoria exposed Drake not being on the level of Kendrick when it comes to hip hop. That's what I think. Whether you want, maybe it's the same, you just using it in a different way. But for me, he exposed him to the point where it's like, okay, I am real hip hop. This is what hip hop is. This is what rap really is. This guy right here, he's a fraud. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show y'all that I'm better than him on every angle. You know what I'm saying? On everything, I'm better than him. And I'm going to do something that's going to stand out. This is so crazy to me because if you think about it, the hit maker in this whole thing is who? Drake. But whose songs were more hits? Kendrick. That shows you right there that Kendrick is better than Drake on every level. If Kendrick, I'll say it again, I'm going to keep saying it. If Kendrick was to drop as much music as Drake, we would not be caring about Drake. I'm telling you right now. He wouldn't be as big as he is. Because you just seen a nigga catch up with this nigga within 4 songs. 4. He did 4, we'd say 5. 5 songs. He did 5 songs and he caught up with this nigga. Maybe not overtake the streaming numbers because that's something different. But as of catching this nigga, he did.
When he said, run to America to imitate heritage. When he said, I'm what the culture feeling. When he said,
we don't want to hear you say nigga no more.
Yeah. I don't like the way you say the word nigga, but that's just
me, I guess.
So manipulative.
It's so manipulative.
Bro, that's not manipulative though, because people feel like that. How can you say that a man in a battle is manipulating the masses by saying things that he said, I'm what the culture's feeling. So if you want to say, okay, he manipulated the whole culture to go against Drake. No, niggas really don't like this nigga. And they really didn't like this nigga for a long time. Niggas really feel like Drake walked his ass into the culture and just took over. Niggas really feel like that. And they was waiting for somebody to say that. This is why I said Joe Buttons and Pusha T, although they disses was good and they did their thing, you can't compare what happened to Euphoria because that right there, no one has ever said that to Drake. I'm what the culture's feeling. We don't want you here. How many songs how many black songs you gonna have enough until you feel like you black? Like basically he's saying like, look, this nigga, you only doing this because it's cool to you. But outside of that, when you was getting a bar mitzvah and you was over there in Canada with your mom living a good life, bro, you wasn't hood. You wasn't doing it. Whether niggas say, well, he started out poor. No, the nigga was a movie star. He was on the show. He was very popular before he got into rap music. Let's be clear here. You know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. I'm not picking on a man for being Jewish. I'm just saying, let's be clear. That's what happened. So when you niggas sit here and say, oh, well, he manipulated everybody. No, niggas really feel that way. He didn't manipulate shit. Niggas feel that way. When he said that line, it resonated with everybody that felt that way. It was like, oh shit, you know what? You manipulated me to not like Drake. No, niggas was just like, yo, this is facts. Oh my God, yes, he's speaking facts. That's what happened.
Yeah. You know, y'all might be the type of dudes that think Drake
y'all
saying
may
nigga
fuck
is
with
cool.
That, but nigga like
y'all
me.
may fuck with that. Y'all better than me.
Yeah,
nigga like
exactly.
me.
Bro, he said, I don't even like, he said personally, I don't even like the way you say nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's cringe. Some shit is just cringeworthy. It ain't even got to be deep, I guess. He literally said it don't have to be deep. How is it you're saying that the man is manipulating people by saying, hey, it's y'all like the nigga saying nigga? No, he literally said it ain't even got to be that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't deep. Everything you niggas saying, Kendrick explained it. That's how great he is. He explained everything you niggas is saying. Y'all leaving out key parts.
That kind of energy to it.
That shit is weird. That shit, nigga, you know, he said it with the ER. That shit is weird. And so that was a higher level. And that's why like Drake with short jokes and money, you know, and big bank with the little bank attacks was never like Drake needed.
Bro, and I don't understand you ain't making this argument. I'm just saying that don't really matter. Like people got to understand money when it comes to Kendrick Lamar. He's a successful artist. He has multiple Grammys, multiple classic albums. He has millions of dollars. He's super rich. Drake may have more money than him, whatever. Drake might have more money than Kendrick. Okay, cool. But that doesn't mean shit because Kendrick is still rich. Kendrick can still buy $1 million homes. He can still do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Who gives a fuck about that? It's not like this nigga is a millionaire and this nigga don't really have no money and they're battling and then you talking about him. No. It's like a nigga that has $900 million and a nigga that has $2 billion and you say, well, I got more money than you. Okay, nigga, I'm right there. At least I can, if I flip this shit, I could catch you or do something. But at least I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Or 1 billion and versus even if a nigga had 100 million, niggas don't understand how much $1 million is. I really don't think y'all understand that. I think y'all think that that's just a little bit of money. Most rappers do not have more than $100 million in their account. Most of them don't even have 50 million in their account. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, they don't. They don't have that. And most people don't have that type of money in the bank anyway. That's digital currency. Once you reach past, I think 250,000 or something like that, you start to get into that. They don't have that type of money to give you. If you go to the bank and say, I want no more money, y'all, they're not going to give you that. If they're going to say, well, you have to wait. You got to order the money and they have to come on pallets and all this shit. You think a billionaire has $1 billion in their account? Think he's going to pull out $1 billion? No. What the fuck?
To really sit down. You said his approval rating was low, but it wasn't just his approval rating. Going back to the manipulation of Kendrick, he's genuinely at his lowest point as a person and an artist. He's less creative than he's ever been. He's less successful than he's ever been.
Yeah.
He's lost a lot of the zeitgeist of the culture, and he's like sick and he's got stomach issues.
Yeah.
You can't, once you get to the age, like, advice, settle down, but like whatever fuckery, if you got a girl now, stick with her. If you find a pretty good girl, she ain't got to be perfect, she ain't got to be a dime, but if you can find a good woman to partner with before you're 30 and she ain't got all kinds of other issues that you just like, I can't deal with, make that shit work, because the difference in the lives and the health and the like mental health of men I know that are at least solid with the women in their life around my age and the ones that still fucking around on some Drake shit is night and day. And it's exactly why he's so fucked up in the game right now, because he spent so much energy. He couldn't have a good relationship now if he wanted it.
No, he couldn't.
No. That's 100% facts. He can't have a good relationship because again, the nigga has set so many landmines. Now he's walking back through the landmine field and the shit blowing up in his face. That's just what it is. He cannot have a great relationship with anybody. Matter of fact, I would go as far as saying that Drake is what they call a serial dater. He can't settle down with anybody because nobody could make him happy. He will always want more because he's the quintessential definition of someone who has everything but want more. That's Drake. He has everything, but he's never satisfied. And I hate to compare him to females, but ladies, most of y'all are never satisfied. And that could be for a good or for a bad. You know, like they say, if there's a building and there's 5 floors and you have something on the first floor, women want to go, and even if you have everything on the second or third floor, but there's 2 other floors, but you say, well, listen, you have everything on floor 3, everything you ever need. Most women are going to go to the 4th or the 5th floor. Most men are going to stay on the 3rd floor. Nah, fuck it, I'll stay here. You know what I'm saying? Not to crack on women, I'm just saying, y'all ceiling is higher than men. Y'all expect and y'all want more, whether it's a positive or a negative, but y'all just more curious than men. And I don't know if I had to go on that spill, but just saying, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing about Drake. You know what I'm saying? He's the same way. He's never satisfied. He's never satisfied.
He's broken that part of his brain.
Yeah.
And so like Kendrick is like, it's time.
You saw all of that.
So funny, yeah.
Yo, which by the way, elite move. I'm not gonna attack this nigga while at the peak of his powers. Why the fuck would I? If Kendrick attacks any time before Pusha, I think after Pusha, it still might have been a good fight. But anytime before Push, he get washed. He does not. He can't be.
Nigga, you're bugging the fuck out. You're fucking bugging. You're bugging. Kendrick could have attacked that nigga from Good Kid, Mad City, and he would have washed Drake. He would have washed Drake either way. You're bugging the fuck out. If you think, what are you basing that off of? You basing that off of what? He lost to Pusha T. You know what I'm saying? You're saying that if he attacked him after Pusha T, bro, what did he release after that? What album did he release after that were classic? That was like, oh shit, this is crazy. This crazy work right here. What did he do that was so significant or so crazy that you would say that? This nigga Kendrick literally dropped Good Kid, Mad City to Pimp a Butterfly. Damn, nigga. Off the rip, he would have smoked that nigga, bro. He probably would have did him worser back then. He probably would have did him worse back then than he is now. Than he did now. Like, you niggas is bugging the fuck out. I don't think you understand or know the history of Kendrick Lamar. I think you niggas y'all just know Kendrick for just being Kendrick. But you don't know the history of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the history of the way he did. You don't know the black hippies and what he did in the black hippies. You don't know the rap styles that he been doing, the battles that he did on camera. You don't know. You niggas just be saying anything. What? Get washed? Get the fuck out. Nigga, come on, bro. Let's go.
But Pusha was the first person to show a crack. Right. That Pusha crack helped a lot.
It did. Oh,
because the Meek and Joe shit didn't do nothing.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. A crack? Nigga, he got killed by Pusha. Whether you want to say he made hits after that, so fucking what? He know he can't go back into the battle realm, but he kept sneak dissing niggas. It wasn't no crack. That nigga exposed him having a child that he was hiding. How is that a crack? This is what I mean by a lot of these niggas. What they be doing, they be minimizing everything when it come to Drake. Any and everything, they try to make it seem like he's invincible or some shit. How? He got washed by Common. He got washed by Pusha. How is this nigga invincible? He got washed by Joe. And the only reason why y'all not giving Joe credit is because he's not as big as Kendrick, or he's not as popular, or he's not as popular as Drake. Because guess what? If he was, it would have been over for that nigga. All 5 of them joints. He killed Drake. He was the blueprint, honestly, of all the other disses. You know what I'm saying? He said everything they ever said. I just think that Kendrick took her to another level. And that's battling India. It's battling one-on-one. You watch niggas battles and you basically critique things they do. This shit is crazy.
He told Joe pump it up. He told Meek, is it a world tour, is your girl's tour?
Like,
he got them niggas
bro.
the fuck out of there.
See what I mean? This is what niggas do. Y'all going off of his swag. You niggas is real gay for that. And I ain't really calling you gay. I apologize. I'm saying most of you niggas, when it come down to y'all soft for that. That's soft. For you to give him you giving Drake the battle off of one line. That's crazy. You gave him the battle off of a one-liner? He just said pump it up. That's it. Like, and then he said something else about your girl or whatever. And Joe basically put it out there. That is crazy work right there, bro. That's crazy work. That's crazy. Is that your girl tour, world tour, girl tour, the Meek shit? He got Meek. We all know he beat Meek. Come on, bro.
Wait, Pusha was like, you are hiding a child.
Yes.
Child.
And that shit rings off in niggas' heads more than anything. That I think that's the most effective diss line in the history of hip hop history. Because
he said it so.
You are
He said like he was in front of
child.
his face in the studio.
Bro, he said that. I believe that line, and I'm with the coach's feeling. Those two lines are always going to haunt Drake for the rest of his life. In the A minor line. You know what I'm saying? I can agree with that. But what I can't agree with is basically you saying that he exposed Jay. He got a chink in his armor. Look at him. Look at Sir Lancelot over there with a chink in his armor. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, there's a way in. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. He sat Sir Lancelot ass down at the table. Boom.
Yeah.
You are hiding a child.
That's what he said. You gotta say it with your whole mouth because he says it like that.
Yeah.
And I think that effective, that changed how we view Drake as like a human. Like, oh shit, is he really a bad person? As we start to own his bad personness a little bit. But then the superpowers was weakened, but weakened. Neutralized. But Kendrick made it seem like he was neutralizing. No. There was already neutralized.
Nigga, new niggas is wild. The nigga said it in the song. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. He didn't say I'm neutralizing them. He literally said that. That's why I say you niggas don't be doing y'all due diligence. He literally said that right after that. Everything you niggas saying, Kendrick is debunking y'all shit in everything he said. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew and looking paranoid now spiraling. You moving just like a degenerate. You know what I'm saying? He basically said that. You saying that no. It wasn't you that did it. He said he never said it was him that did it. This is crazy work.
And I noticed it, and this is why I'm attacking.
Right.
He is the biggest manipulator in hip-hop history. Great strategy, but I think the issue is that hip-hop fans don't acknowledge the problem. They just think that Drake is done because Kendrick was so much better than him. No. It was elite strategy. Because I don't think the music...
I can't believe... Yo, you niggas is wild, bro. Do y'all know the meaning of these words, bro? I don't understand. Do you niggas know the meaning of these words? Y'all just be saying words? You saying that he didn't beat Drake because of he didn't end Drake. He did because of the strategy. That's the same thing as winning a war. Wars do that. That's what they do. That's what they do in wars. They have to develop a strategy to win the war. That's what you do. You're trying to act as if like, well, he really didn't beat him. He just had a better strategy than him. What the fuck is that, nigga? That's what that is. Yo, you niggas is wild, bro. I swear. This is crazy work.
Self was that much better. Like Euphoria, the song but the strategy
is now I gotta go sit with my kids. Now I gotta go talk to
it's the strategy to me.
It's a funny way to end.
But you're right though. Like
that's what it is. That's what happens in wars, nigga. They create. You think niggas just running head first? They tell you that. Always plan out your strategy. Whether you want to try to and I love how niggas try to use Kendrick's strengths against him. Like his strength, he's like Batman, right? Niggas always do this when it comes to Batman. And I know ladies, y'all probably don't really know too much about Batman, but I'm gonna school you motherfuckers this morning. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. Look, Batman, whenever someone says something about Batman, they always say, with no prep time, can Batman beat this person? Because they know if Batman has prep time, he would win, no matter who it is. That's the thing about Kendrick. That's called strategy, right? The strategy is, okay, how am I going to take this guy out? Let me think about it. You trying to use it against him and say, well, you know what? It's the reason why he won. He just had a better strategy than him. Yes, nigga. Obviously. That's what he's supposed to have. What the fuck?
It is an interesting analysis. And I guess one last thing I would like to hear from y'all is what is next for Drake? Because right now, shit is wild. I don't know what to make of.
Can I tell you my theory?
Yeah.
My prevailing theory is Kendrick has the album coming out in October. Mm-hmm. I think October because OVO. And then I think Drake is going to be like, I have an album coming out October.
And they're redoing.
And they're going to redo 50 versus Ye.
Yeah.
Which is all Drake ever wanted to do, was to be his idol, Ye. And
all right, look, let me say this, right? First of all, Drake is not coming out with a solo album. That's not happening, right? Number two, Kendrick don't move like that. He don't move when you think he's gonna move. Kendrick is not out here trying to purposely sabotage Drake. He basically said, I'm gonna beat you right now. And that's it. He hasn't said anything else ever since then. Why would he wait until OVO Fest to drop an album? Now, if you right, I'll come on here and I'll apologize and say you was right. But other than that, I don't believe that. I don't believe that Kendrick is out here literally thinking, I'm gonna wait until OVO Fest and drop an album. And then you know what? Drake is gonna drop an album too. And Drake is saying, well, you know what? I know Kendrick's strategy. He's going to drop an album when I drop my album. But even though I don't even know when I'm dropping my album. Like, come on, bro. You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But you said that that's a theory of yours. I just don't agree with that theory.
They're going to go ahead. Because Drake can't do nothing else. He's lost. Musically, he's lost the culture. But what does he still have? Numbers.
You got the people.
I'm the numbers. I'm the numbers guy.
Yeah.
Bro, he doesn't have the numbers no more. He has the numbers. If you're saying he has the numbers now, he don't. He has the numbers from his past shit. But he don't have the numbers now. He don't. Obviously, he's not going to lose Spotify listeners because people like his old stuff. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, he dropped 8 songs and none of them really charted past top 10. Maybe one. That's it. Some of them even entered in at number 56. So you can't say, oh, well, he has the numbers. He has past numbers. Of course, obviously he does. But as we go on, that's what they call the fall off, where people start to see you decline. You know what I'm saying? Your past stuff gonna keep you up. But what happens with Drake is he only has about maybe 5 or 6 songs that I think is actually keeping him afloat. You know what I'm saying? And people probably would never get tired. Drake would never fall off in that sense. But when it comes to the material of his new material, people are going to want something new. He can't always do, hey, 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 I'm on this and about you, bang. Hey, hey, hey. Actually, that probably was from Euphoria. Yeah. No, from, what's the name? Hey, 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 run for your life. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, you know, they play off words. Not Euphoria, but not like us. I'm saying, the trajectory is not going up anymore. It's actually going down. So whether it's on a 90-degree slope or whether it's on a decline that's like flat or whether it's just slowly going down, it's going down. It's going down.
You may beat me at everything else, but you can't beat me is I'm going to sell 700,000 first week.
Yeah.
And I think Drake is
selling 700,000 in the first week. Where you niggas getting these numbers from? I cannot believe this. This shit is crazy. He's not selling 700,000 in the first week. He's not. He literally his last album, For All the Dogs, he only sold, I believe, 450 or something like that. Drake is at this point in his career, you niggas is smoking some shit. Excuse me. You niggas is smoking if you think that he's gonna sell 700,000 copies in the first week. You niggas is smoking. Y'all crazy. He ain't selling 700,000 in the first week, bro.
vindictive enough to make sure this album sells 700,000 first week.
I think, yeah, even now, yeah.
I think he is vindictive, and I think that will be a win for him. Like, everything you said about me, I am who they say they are. I am who they said I was. What can you at the top at the front of it?
Yeah, I am who they say I am.
I am who they say I am. Everything you said was right. But guess what? You can't.
That's the dumbest strategy ever. If Drake was to come out and say, I am everything you say I am a liar, I'm a pedo, I'm a manipulator, I'm a loser, I'm a womanizer. You're saying that he should come out and say that? I don't think he should do that. I think that's the worst strategy he can do. I think he should come out and say, I lost the battle to Kendrick. I'm moving on. That's it. And just move on from it. And I think people will acknowledge that he lost and then keep it going. Because the one thing about people, they'll let shit go. But if you continue on and you ain't saying that, he acknowledged he lost to Pusha T. That's why, to me, that's why people forgave him. He ain't gonna acknowledge that he lost to Kendrick. He should. He should.
Forget I'm still the king.
But
I still run this shit. And I think that would be the win for him. I would disagree. I disagree, but that would be the win for Drake.
And even after, I think Drake is going to do what he's always done after every beef. And I think this
a win for him if you disagree with it. What are you saying? You're just saying that basically you're just going off the numbers then. You're saying that he's the best because of the numbers, not the actual work that he's putting in. You're saying, well, he's the best because he got the numbers behind him. Like you do know that there are artists who have more followers on Spotify than Kendrick Lamar, and they are trash. You know that, right? So because they have the numbers, we got to say that they're the best, right? Like, what is this whole thing with y'all obsession with numbers when it comes to Drake? Niggas never was like this. Niggas was always like the work that people put in. You niggas have to associate yourself. I think y'all get that from football and basketball. And everybody has to be like, let's say Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the GOAT of quarterbacks, right? He has 9 rings or 8 rings or whatever, how many Super Bowl rings he have. Everybody feels as though he's the best because he has the most rings. I think y'all look at hip hop like that too. If they have the most hits, no matter if they're garbage or not, you know what I'm saying? No matter if they're garbage, he's the best. And I think that's what y'all be doing when it comes to Drake. Y'all do that when it comes to Drake. I think that y'all take everything he does and y'all put it on a pedestal and like, look, see? It's crazy.
Something interesting that you pointed out in your video is that he somehow got bigger after every L he took, or at least like it solidified him further in hip hop, which is weird. He was able to kind of continue with like after like devastating loss.
That's because he acknowledged that he lost. That's why. He acknowledged he lost, or he acknowledged that. And or the people that he lost to, they either wasn't on his caliber or he got out of it somehow. But to me, I don't think he got bigger as an artist. I think he just was already big. He just made a couple of more hits. That's it. But I don't think he got bigger. Like, oh shit, you niggas be out here saying he's on a level of Michael Jackson. Like, you niggas is wild.
Or things that would ruin any other rapper. He was able to continue through it. And I think what he's going to do is what he's always done, just continue to drop music, feed his passive fans, feed the people that like his music, and that will go on forever.
So you illustrate such the divide, not just generationally, that's probably a part of it, but also like the Drake haters and the Drake truthers, and that you didn't actually talk about what the music would be. Because that's what I'm interested in.
That's what I'm talking about. Get to these niggas. Get these niggas. That's what I mean. You niggas is talking about hits, but y'all not talking about what is the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if what are we talking about here? Because most of his hits are either pop or R&B. They're not even rap hits. You know what I'm saying? Most of his hits are not even rap hits. Hotline Bling is not a rap song. One Dance is not a rap song. What's the other one? Hey, 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 whatever that song's called. So just hold on, we're going home. That's not a rap song. The only one that's a rap song, and he sings through that a little bit too, is God's Plan. That's it. And those is his highest charting songs. All the rest of the songs don't get me wrong, they went somewhere, but they're not rap songs, and they're all features by other people, most of them. So for you to sit here and say, oh, well, his hits, they're not even rap hits, bro. These are not rap songs. Are you arguing the fact that he calls himself a singing nigga? So are you arguing the fact that this singing nigga is better than every hip hop artist, even though he admits that he's a singing nigga? Like, come on, bro.
Well, like, I don't care. Okay. Like, I know Drake's going to outsell Kendrick. And, you know, Drake would have to truly take several more L's. They would have to find that daughter.
Bro, Okay, all right. You saying that what are we arguing here? Because Kendrick has platinum albums. For you to say, I know Drake is gonna outsell Kendrick, I can argue with, well, I know Kendrick is gonna out-accolade Drake. Like, what the fuck, bro? Accolades go further than sales. It always has been. You can sell all the records in the world, but if you have no accolades, that doesn't mean shit. That's the thing. So even though you niggas hate Grammys so much and y'all hate all these awards, he lapped this nigga when it comes to that. That's why he tried to downplay it. Like, Kendrick is talking again, give him another Grammy. Yeah, nigga, because he makes music that people like. That's what it is.
Between now and October.
They gotta evade his house and actually find child porn. Like
right,
they gotta,
right.
like
they gotta to him to really get there. But what I do think we'll have to, what I hope, as a person who just likes good music, I wanted Kendrick to be on first person shooter. When I heard that was a thing, I'm like, yo,
yeah, that should have happened.
That'd have been such a moment. I'm kind of mad that didn't happen.
He's a hater.
Biggest
and
hater.
So I want, when I got For All the Dogs the reissue.
Yeah.
But he said the reason why he wasn't on first person shooter. He said that. He literally said, we have some issues to address. You know what I'm saying? He said that.
And I heard him spit for like 5 tracks.
Yeah.
And it was like, some of the bars are horrible. Like, good Lord, Drake, how far are we falling? But it was at least, effort. It wasn't like, the nonsense I feel like he's been doing. I thought to myself, man, if Drake could get his mind right and get healthy and had a real reason to say, I'm going to make good music again, and what would that be like? And so I guess what I was hoping to hear is not that Drake's going to come with numbers, but that Drake is going to come with nothing.
No. I like how we're right back to it. Yeah,
Another was the same too.
Yeah. Another was
the same too.
By the way,
everything's the same. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is no. Let me tell you what's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I always wanted Drake to break a rap album. That's not gonna happen. Those days are long gone. Drake is looking for hits. That's it. He's looking for waves to ride, and he's looking for hits. He ain't looking to make no more rap songs. Let's be clear here. He's not looking to make classic rap albums. No, that's not happening.
Drake is about to drop an album called Me or some shit like that. And it's gonna just be him. It's gonna be 27 songs, maybe 35. He might do 35 this time.
Yeah.
He's gonna do everything. It's gonna be a country song. It's gonna be 7 dance.
Man, like, you niggas is obsessed with numbers. That's it. Y'all there's no substance to what you're saying. You're basically saying, well, he's gonna cross all genres and go all through all spectrums, and he's gonna do this, and it's gonna be called Me. First of all, it can never be called Me because he's not the only one doing it. So it's gonna be called Us. That's what it is. And it's not like us, nigga.
Songs. It's gonna be 4 rap songs. It's gonna be like he gonna get the best rap producers.
And don't forget my Party Next Door album too.
My Party Next Door album's coming out. Like,
but you see how you niggas you see how people just totally ignore that this nigga is writing. Like, a lot of y'all act as if Drake is doing all this himself. And it's like, y'all just can't be honest about it. He's gonna do all this. No, he's gonna get somebody else to help him do it. Why you still say that? You know what I'm saying? He's going to get the best producers. Well, how about to get the best writers? You ain't mentioned that part.
He's tapping back in with what he does best. And like, what Drake does best is I'm able to create at a high clip. You can say it's like, I have a bunch of writers, yes, but even still,
he's not creating, how many reference tracks did this nigga steal? You niggas is wild for saying that. How many reference tracks that he has stolen from multiple people? Multiple people have came out and said he took their stuff. How are you saying he's creating at this such high level? How? You don't even know what songs is on which album if he releases an album or song. If he releases a song, you don't know what album it was because most of his material sounds the same. You don't know where it came from. He got so much stuff, but you don't know where none of this came from. If I put on a song from the album with 21 Savage, I can't remember the name of the album. If I put on a song from there and I put on Views, you wouldn't even know where that song came from. You wouldn't even know where it came from.
Producer, because I'm able to figure out which songs are good and which songs ain't.
Which ones are gonna work and whatever. Which again, this is going to the.
So as far as what the music sounds like, it's gonna sound like Drake.
It's not gonna change.
You niggas acting like y'all some A&Rs, bro. Like a lot of y'all act like y'all A&Rs for Drake. Y'all think, I really believe that you niggas think that y'all Drake A&Rs. Like y'all really be out here trying to give Drake a new direction or some shit. Like I really do believe this. Bro. This is crazy.
Great music.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
there's gonna be pockets where he sounds.
I just
you.
feel like Kendrick did make this is my theory.
Mhm.
I feel like Kendrick made enough of a dent in Drake's public persona and perception.
Yeah.
Cause like all this stuff that Drake's done in the last couple of months, Hey There, Delilah, the BBO Drizzy verse, like all this stuff, the Camila, what's the girl's name?
Yeah,
Camila Cabello.
Yeah, summer songs. Yeah.
Like that bricked.
It did break.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad pop song.
I
And
mean,
that's a song that
This is exactly what I'm saying. Y'all saying that this guy is on this super level and all this shit, but that song bricked. All of those songs bricked. Every song he released bricked. Every one of them. All the songs that he released after this, the Heart Part 6, they all bricked. Every one of them. And he released 8. They all bricked. Every one of them. So how can y'all say that this man is the same? He can remember when Drake used to drop a song and it was #1 automatically, or went to #5 or went up there. All the songs he dropped brick, bro. Every one of them. So you telling me that this man did nothing happened to him? Nothing? Come on, bro.
in any other year, we're hearing on a regular basis this summer. So I think Kendrick made enough of a dent in Drake's brand that he's gonna have to do something more than just Drake music.
Well, hello, potty mouth.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave the source in the description. You know what I'm saying? Go check that dude out. That was a pretty good episode there. Yeah, man. That was a pretty good episode, man. I would love to debate them dudes. You know what I'm saying? What would look at this shit, bro. Shit crazy. I don't know what the fuck these little gnats coming from. I don't know where they coming from, but hey, I got his ass out of here. But anyway, shit's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes people be caping for Drake so much that they don't even realize how hard they cape for him. Because everything, I noticed this about people, everything that Drake does, they don't hold him to the same standard they hold everybody else to. You know what I'm saying? They know that Drake, most of his hits are from R&B or pop, but they'll say he's the best hip hop artist. And it's like, oh, well, he gotta be the best because they feel like Drake has to be the best. And for me, that's just not it. You know what I'm saying? That's not it. I just think that definitely put a dent in his career. That's how I look at it. And I think Drake, he's gonna really step out. He's gonna really have to step out and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? For him to actually be taken serious again. Because he's living off of his past things. Because people, they want to hear his past stuff. All his new stuff, he hasn't made something that people are like, yo, this is fire. Because I think that the culture is looking at it like, well, I don't know. They still on the fence about it. A lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Me, I told y'all my feelings. I think he's over with. I think he's just living off the moment right now. And that's it. But outside of that, I just don't think maybe he met one more hit, but I don't think it's going to be, I think if Kendrick was a step on everything Drake does, it'll be over for him. Kendrick could literally do that. Every time Drake drop a song, yeah, he could get Drake out of here easily. But I just don't see Kendrick doing that because I don't think he's that type of person. You know what I'm saying? But either way, y'all know what it is, man. Good morning. Y'all have a good morning, man. 12 o'clock show coming up. Make sure y'all check that out. And 6 o'clock show too, man. This was a pretty long one, but I had to do it, man. And I know that y'all probably going to work or in your car or whatever. But look, man, I'm glad y'all was here with me. Stay with me. You know what I'm saying? Even the fucking flyers. There you go right there. Look at that goofy little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even he with me this morning. But either way, man. All right, man. Y'all have a good day, man. See y'all. Peace. Bye.